Just now, right, I mentioned about cost saving option. Do you know what is it? Cost saving option, right, in the policy, when we design the policy that time, right, we actually have few options for us to choose. Like for we have zero cost option, we have 500, we have 20,000, we have 20,000 plus core insurance, and we have smart option. Basically, cost option is an option to reduce the premium. Let's say I choose 500. Normally people will choose 500. So what is this 500 about is whether, right, the cost, the medical bill is 10,000, the 500 you have to bear yourself. This 500 is not being reimbursed to you one. So in order to keep your premium low, this cost option, right, you have to bear yourself. I have some clients, they say, when I masuk hospital, I tak mau pay a single cent. Then I will answer, you have to pay slightly higher premium. Are you willing? Then they say, it's okay, I just don't want to pay. Then we will choose the zero for them. So why I explain so much is the cost option, we have many options to keep your premium low. Basically, the function of the cost saving option, right, is to keep your premium low.
So what happens is that when you are reading your medical insurance policy, try to look for these three terms. In the market, commonly, there is one term called deductible. So what happened to deductible is that no matter how much your bill is, your first dollar to a stipulated amount. So let's say this deductible is 500, meaning the first dollar to the $500 you have to pay yourself, but the rest of it they will cover under the medical plan. So this is what we call deductible. Of course, you have to look at the term deductible and then how much is the deductible. Another thing, deductible per disability or deductible per confinement, also different one. If it's deductible per disability, so what happened is that, so let's say for this one person, the deductible is 501. So when he is diagnosed with cancer, the first $500 he has to pay. But after that, everything that is covered by the medical plan will be claimable. But if it is by the per confinement, then it's subject to the stipulation already. Then for the confinement one, you have to read to the fine line already. It might have different situations. So if you ask me, this one is very detailed already. I would strongly recommend to get an agent to actually help you to review. Second, co-payment. This one also a bit complicated one.
When it comes to co-payment, right, a lot of people say that, oh, let's say co-payment is 10%. My bill is 100K. Do I need to pay 10,000? The answer is no. The core insurance, right, there's a cap there. It depends on what policy you have. You have to ask your agent to review for you. So some is like cap at 5,000, some is cap at 3,000. Even though your bill is 100K, you only need to pay the maximum cap at 5K, example. So this is also one of the cost saving options.
But this one, we are just talking about the majority of the policy. For your personal policy, right, I would recommend you to get an agent to read about it, because one of the products are also quite famous one. It's a combination of deductible and co-payment. So in the first 1 million, you only need to pay a deductible. But after you exhausted the 1 million, then the co-payment of 10% kicks in indefinitely. I mean, there's a certain benefit to this kind of policy one. So just whenever you are checking about this, right, make sure that you are fully aware of this and then you know how much to prepare.